Welcome back to another installation of my YouTube channel. Today we've got a really awesome, freaking hard to find piece of history. It's a model 1898 Krag-Jørgensen 30-40 Krag caliber rifle. These came out in 1898. They kind of were an adaptation to the model 1896 Krag-Jørgensen that the U.S. adopted. This is a little bit longer and stuff, and they adopted the Krag for many different reasons. You know, there's another video on here about why those reasons are. It's Hickok 45. He does that video, so I won't bore you with that stuff because he's got most of the information. He's got it right, so you can just go check that out. Pretty much these things were used in the Spanish-American War in the Philippines, all that stuff. The 1896s were used a little bit more than the 1898, but still, these were used. This thing's pretty cool. I'll show you in a little bit how to work the magazine and the bolt. It's the smoothest bolt ever. Yeah, these things are really neat. They shoot the 30-40 Krag cartridge, which is like a cross between a 30-30 and a 30-06. It's a 308 diameter bullet. The original bullet for this was a 220 grain with I don't remember how many grains of powder. I've got a 150 grain in here because I have a bunch of those. So anyways, yeah, it's a rimmed cartridge, so it's kind of like a bigger 30-30 is what I view it as. It's got the rear V-notch sight right here, and then it's got a blade front sight. It's really small. It's kind of nice. Here's some cool things. The magazine on this is right here. So you flip that to the side, and you see that little spring in there coming back. That's what actually pushes the rounds in. You'll see in a little bit. So you open up the magazine, and then you just take your cartridges and drop them in like that. They're loose. And it holds 5, so I'll load 5 in there. It's actually kind of fast once you get going. And then you just close it like that. So now they're loose, now they're not. And then the magazine cutoff is right here for those of you that know what that is. It's off right now, so it'll chamber around from the magazine like that. See it chambers. When you have the magazine cut off engaged, here, let me unfuck this really quick. When you have the magazine cut off engaged, it won't allow you to draw a round from the magazine, so you can do volley fire, which you load manually, you know, like that, and then you fire, and then if you need the extra rounds, then you just flip the magazine cut off, pull it back, and there you go. You're ready to go from the magazine. A lot of older turn of the century rifles had this feature because old line battle stuff was still being used, but that's one of the reasons the U.S. actually wanted this rifle over the Mausers, because this had the magazine cut off for volley fire. So obviously this thing got replaced by the model 1903 in 1903. These were used all the way up until about World War I. There were some units that were armed with these during World War I. It's a Norwegian and Danish design, and therefore the Krag-Jørgensen designation. We just adopted it because we liked it for whatever reason. The bolt on these, oh my god, it's so smooth. Probably the smoothest bolt I've ever felt on any bolt-action rifle, military or civilian. It's just insane how smooth this is. And to take the bolt out on these, if you didn't know, you just put the bolt all the way to the rear of the receiver. You take the extractor, pull up a little bit, and then rotate the bolt counterclockwise. And pull it back out, and then just do the opposite to get it back in. It's really kind of weird, but it's really easy. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and shoot this thing. I haven't shot it yet, so we'll see how it is. I've heard they're really accurate and really reliable. So this will be my first time shooting one as well. Hope you enjoy the video. Alright, our first 5, we're going to just do 75 yards. And we'll take it up to 100, which is my range's maximum, unfortunately. Come on. There we go. Alright, first round out of the 1898. Oh, there's like no recoil on this. And I'm using the standard load, which is I think 33 or 34 grains IMR 4895. Yeah, there's like no recoil at all. That's really nice. couple more. So we'll do a total of 8. This thing has like no recoil whatsoever. It's insane. I mean, it's got enough to where you can feel it, but not. It's just nice. Alright, so let's go down and check out the 75. Oh, that's a kind of a pleasant surprise. Oh, it is going. I'll just edit that. Oh, I thought the freaking bird was the beep.
Oh, yeah. Weird.
Yeah. Kind of a pleasant surprise. I got a half moon, crescent moon group there. Those two are flyers. I don't know. I probably definitely pulled those. This isn't a good group because I wasn't really taking my time. Now I'll start taking my time because, damn, that thing's nice. Yeah, I'll start aiming for this area, or actually I'm going to go to the 100 is what I'm going to do. Go to the 100 and hit the head. It'll be slow fire. I'm sorry about that. I just want to show you how accurate these things are. I mean, this is insane. Then, of course, we'll do bounding fire with this just to kind of see how the reload is, you know, when you're running and stuff. And we'll do some volley fire and shit like that. But yeah, this is, wow, that's pretty good. So we'll go back to the bench really quick at 100 yards. All right, this will be 100 yards. And I'm going to have to take my time, so I'm sorry about that. I'm going to fire 10 rounds, downrange. We'll see how it's grouping. We'll let the old man shoot it, and then we'll do some cool shit, some bounding fire. 3, 4, 5. Still got to get used to this dropping them in thing. But, okay. Yeah, I still can't get over how damn smooth this thing is. Five more. I think I jerked that one. Yuck. I believe that's it. Go down and check out the 100. That last group at 100, there's a few on the top of the paper, but they were all hitting high. No idea why. Oh, yeah, because I don't have that set right. I had it set at like 4. Okay, never mind. Sight does flip up too, just so you know. It goes up and down the ladder. We'll see if this makes a difference. Okay, I'll just do 5 rounds on this one. A little bit faster. I'm gonna check that out quick. The issue, the sight was up set for 400 yards or meters or whatever they used. It was shooting up here last time, and which is still a decent group. It's not where I wanted it, so now I got that flyer and then 1, 2, 3, 4 right there, dead center, right where I was aiming. We'll let the old man shoot this now, and he'll show you how he groups, because he's better at grouping than I am. Then we'll do some cool stuff.
Load this bad boy up.
You're not struggling as bad as you do with clips.
Well, no.
I stand corrected.
Yeah. You gotta lay in there just perfect.
Oh, kind of.
It'll all make the adjustment.
There you go.
Looks good. Wow.
It's a smooth bolt.
Very nice.
Yeah, that trigger's pretty nice too, so.
Wow.
There's like no recoil.
Nothing. I can't even feel it.
You want to do 5 more?
Let's do 5 more.
Yeah, I told you you'd like it.
Yeah, this is really...
Nope.
Oh my God, what am I doing? I'm so excited about shooting that I'm throwing them in every hole I can find. Oh, we got...
Just close the magazine really quick and then... Oh,
hold on, we gotta...
How can you fuck this up?
Well, because that's the story of my life. There we go. Get in there. What the hell do you expect? Alright. I got them ramped up in there pretty good, so. Alright.
Okay. It looks like there's more recoil than there actually is. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
That'd be it.
Well, I think there was a couple of flyers, but I think they're going to be in there.
All right, we'll go check it out. I think the rifle group's all right. We got one, that's the flyer, and these two flyers. The rest of them are, so 2, 4, 6, 7 plus 3 equals 10. That's all. I think the farthest one is about 6 inches. So that's open sights at 100 yards. What an awesome rifle. Geez. So what do you think?
I think it's wonderful.
Yep.
You got all the power and you got no pain.
Yep, no recoil whatsoever. It looks a lot worse than what it feels. It feels like about a 22, or not a 22, a 223. So, all right, we're gonna do some cool stuff now. Okay, so for this one, I'm not gonna do like, you know, modern day tactical bounding from position to position. I'm just gonna kind of start walking. I'm gonna load 5 into the magazine, and I'm gonna use the magazine cutoff and just do kind of single shot to represent them being kind of a distance away, the enemy, them being the enemy. And I'm gonna be loading 1 round at a time until we simulate, you know, a little bit goes by, and then I'm gonna move up to that thing and just kind of shoot from behind cover and show you how to reload and stuff, like in a combat setting, not on the bench. I'm gonna try and do it as fast as I can. I'm pretty new to this, just got this last week, so it's not gonna be fast. I'll just show you kind of what an average Joe can do. So we'll start out here. I'll just load 1 in. That's really slow. Kind of weird putting it in one at a time. Yeah, it's really weird. Damn it. All right, now we'll simulate that they're starting to come up. That was really fast. Oh yeah, I can see why they scratched this reloading. This would be horrible under actual stress. Got 1 left. Okay, so that was kind of firing from a fixed position, not really bounding. And that reload is weird once you get this open. I mean, you'd be just shaking, fumbling for rounds. I can see why they didn't like that so much after a while. Try to step into the brass. So this is like the 50-yard target from bounding and stuff. I don't think I missed a single shot as fast as I was shooting, which is right in the middle. Missed that one actually. So I mean, technically it's close, but it's a miss. Got an arm shot, a bunch of center mass shots, and then my last shot that I fired was right there. Yeah, this thing's really good for really fast shooting on a bolt gun. There's no recoil, so you don't have to compensate for the muzzle climb and the recoil. You just keep going as fast as you can work the bolt and pull the trigger accurately. Could imagine it'd be pretty devastating when you got a bunch of these lined up, and they're not all reloading at once, mind you, and you've just got lead flying at you in volleys like this. Let's go down and check out what will be the 75. It's actually the 100 for the 75 yard from where I was shooting at. I don't remember how many I fired at this, but I've got 3 hits because that was the old man's group. So I got that one, and then a miss over there on the arm. Oh, and actually an ear shot. That wasn't there before. So yeah, you got some pretty devastating shots, you know, from that far, shooting that fast. And it was kind of weird that the smoke actually started building up, even though it's a smokeless powder. So it was kind of hard to see. I could just imagine like the Martini Henry rifles, the black powder cartridges. A bunch of those going on. You won't be able to see anything. But anyways, yeah, really cool. We'll let the old man do the bounding now, and we'll burn through the rest of this ammo. And ow, we actually have to let this cool down for a little bit. So this thing's really hot. But we'll do it in a sec. Okay, the old man's gonna do kind of the same thing, just to see how he does. He's gonna be shooting at the 75 yard target, or the 100 yard actually. And he'll be doing the same thing with singles. No, don't put it on there yet. Just load singles in right now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like I did. That's fine. That's kind of the weird design of them.
Yeah.
Just put it right in the chamber and then put the bolt forward. There you go.
All right, we got it.
All right, so then aim at the 100. Forgot to mention this rifle's 113 years old this year.
Yes.
This rifle, the 1898, was most widely used in the Philippines and in Cuba in the early 1900s. All right, flip the magazine catch or the magazine release off. You gotta kind of get under it.
Yep.
There you go. Oh no!
Oh, we've got a field fuck.
Oh no! Fix the. Well, you gotta get the other round out of the way. The magazine. They're coming at you. They're coming at you.
Oh, god damn it.
Just push the bolt forward, see if you can extract it again.
Okay, now.
There. Close the mag. Awesome. Well, they're right there now. You better start working that fuck. Oh!
What's going on?
It hates you. No. Unfucking-leavable. Oh, Jesus. There you go. You're out.
That's it.
That's all the rounds you have?
No, I got more rounds.
You got more rounds, then load them. You gotta like slam it back so you make sure it extracts. Oh, you're loading it a lot faster than I was.
Oh, for the love of God. Oh, that fucker's hot. Oh.
Bolt forward. I don't know why it's failing to extract for you.
This is me.
No, it's the extractor. Something's wrong with it.
I think it's getting hot.
Yeah. Still shouldn't be doing that though. Do you have any more in your pocket?
I got one more. Oh, I smell the oil. The oil's really hot.
All right, we'll set this fucker to dry. Or to cool down a little bit, and we'll go down and check out your target. For a shit panic fire, we've got kind of a nice spread. The Matador red thing representing the infamous Spanish that we kind of massacred in Cuba and all that during the Spanish-American War. But anyways, we've got rounds. If you remember where all the other ones were, these weren't here. We've got rounds all around here. So it's still pretty accurate in the combat setting, even though there's some pretty severe detrimental malfunctions in this last run through. I'm pretty sure the extractors just needs to be tightened up, so we'll check that out. But it still works, still fires great, still accurate. Like I was saying in the last little segment, the rifle's 113 years old. It was made in 1901, and at the Springfield Armory, and that thing still works that good. Ammo is like almost unobtainium, so if you're going that route, you better be set up for reloading. Yeah, appreciate the watching. We'll go show you a little bit more of the rifle up close, just to kind of tease you, as you don't really find them much because 95% of those things have been sporterized. So we'll go back up to the shack and show you what it's like when she's really hot. Conclusion, this thing, my first shot review, outstanding rifle, just awesome. There's a few things it could improve on, such as the loading mechanism and during stress. For out at the range, it's perfectly fine. It's a fine magazine setup. No rim lock, which is really cool on a rimmed cartridge, bolt action. That was pretty cool. The bolt, I have no complaints on that. That thing is super smooth. It's like a little better than an Enfield because it's bigger and beefier. It's still kind of a light action, considering that's probably why this round is so low pressure and not meant for anything really high pressure. The front sight, awesome. It's really thin, low profile, but it's easy enough to see at distance. V-notch, I'm not a big fan of V-notch sights, but this one is probably one of my favorites because it's so small and you can actually see a target far away. The metal on this is awesome. There's no finish on it, if there ever was any, which I'm not sure. But this is pretty much in the white. A little bit of patina on it. It's 113 years old, so I'd expect that. There's the cartouche right there, 1901 Springfield Armory, 266,000 range. So yeah, these are just awesome rifles. And if you have the chance to get one, and you've got the money to spend, because they're kind of pricey, just an awesome piece of weaponry. I can see why at the turn of the century this was one of the most devastating rifles, along with the Mauser. Just a great design. I think Denmark and Norway, and I think Sweden, don't quote me on the last one, but I'm pretty sure Denmark and Norway used these well into the 20th century. They're chambered for different rounds, like 6.5 Swedish, so that's one instance that I've heard. And yeah, if you have any questions, I'll try to answer them. I have people that are very knowledgeable on this stuff, so if I can't answer it, they can. Ammo, good luck finding that. Unless you're set up for reloading, it's not really going to be cost effective for you. But yeah, I just hope you enjoyed this thing as much as I did. This thing is just awesome. And it's not chopped. Most of them that you'll find are chopped up into sporters. And yeah, I can kind of see that, even though I hate people doing that. But it's a great action for hunting. It's a great round. It's a 30 caliber. And it's got a lot of power behind it, yet no recoil. So I hope you enjoyed the video. I sure as hell enjoyed shooting this thing. This thing's awesome. And for what it was made for during the time it was made, I think it's one of the best, probably top 5 bolt actions of the time. Of course, the Mauser is going to be number 1. And yeah. But like I said, if you have any questions, let me know. I'll try and get this thing out some other time. I have to load all the ammo by hand, so it's kind of a pain in the ass, but well worth it for this thing. Appreciate you watching. Go ahead and subscribe if you like this and any other of my little videos. Trying to get a lot of subscribers, and I'll be making more videos. I got a really cool little couple additions to my collection in the past couple weeks, so finances are improving, so I'm buying guns. Alright, thanks for watching.